Welcome back. Welcome out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Mark Whitehead, the first batter, just bunted it foul. The count is 2-2 on Whitehead. He's a left-handed hitting center fielder batting .302. 3 doubles, 2 triples, 13 RBI. The pitcher for the Bronx is Clayton Holtum, the right-hander, on the mound. We apologize for the delay in getting on the air. We had some technical difficulties, but as you can see, we're now good to go. The right-hander deals upstairs. 3-2 the count on Whitehead. So we certainly have a lot to get you caught up on. And in between innings, we'll get you the coach's corner that we promised you. Pitch is grounded left side weakly, fielded by Alberto Morales. Throws to first to Victor Garcia Jr. for the out. One away in the first.
Now batting for the Cardinals.
Over we have Adam Warren,
The left fielder,
Aaron Warren rather. Left-handed hitting left fielder. He is 8 for 43. 3 doubles, a triple, and 4 RBI. Bronx facing off against the University of the Incarnate Word in their third to last non-conference game of the year. This pitch is on the ground to second. That's Brian Ramirez, who makes the throw to first for the out. 2 away in the first. Let's set up the defense. Shane Ammons in left, Evan Mason in center, Alex Howe in right. Alberto Morales at third, Jesus Garcia at short, Brian Ramirez at second, Victor Garcia Jr. at first. Blake Thomas behind the dish. Clayton Holtum on the mound, and the DH is Jonathan Garza. I'll let you know who's starting for the Bronx. Slade Brown digs in, the righty first baseman, .316, 6 doubles, a triple, 19 RBI. Jesse Hoover, the DH, on deck. Pitch misses low. Game started at 6:04 p.m. on this beautiful day in Edinburgh. Pitch just swung on a miss out in front of the off speed. The count of 1-1 on Brown. Game time temperature is 86 degrees. It feels like 83 with what can only be described as a wind chill. Yeah, right. Fastball misses low. 2-1 on Brown. There's nothing but blue skies as far as the eye can see. Winds blowing from the north-northwest from 11 to 19 miles per hour. Translation, that's blowing in towards first base. Altum deals. Swing and a miss. 2-2 on Brown. Pitch chopped foul to the left. Still 2-2. Clayton Holtum making his second start of the year. Started against Texas A&M Corpus Christi a few weeks ago. This pitch is shot down the first base line, past the diving Garcia into right field, the base hit. Brown rounds first. He's headed for second. Howe having trouble with that border in the corner. And Brown aboard with a 2-out double. I'll bring up Jesse Hoover, the lefty swinging DH. 297, a homer and 17 RBI. The lefty stacked at the top of the lineup, 5 through 9, all right-handed. Bronx took 2 out of 3 from Grand Canyon over the weekend. All one-run games. They've now played more one-run games than they did all of last year. Holtum deals, swinging. There's a grounder up the middle and into center field, the base hit. Rounding third and headed home is Brown. Mason has trouble with that ball in center. RBI single for Jesse Hoover. And the Cardinals strike first. It's 1-0.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 20, the catcher, Colton Bassett. Bassett.
Pitch misses low to Colton Bassett, the righty catcher, 2-0-2. He's 17 for 84, 3 doubles, 9 RBI. Throw to first. Diving back in head first safely is Hoover. Pitch low. Count 2-0. Pitch misses outside. 3-0 on Bassett. Hoover 1 for 1 on the base paths this year. Pitch low, ball 4. He walked him.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 20.
So Bassett aboard with a 2-out walk. All this with 2 outs. 2 groundouts to start the game, and then a double, a single, and a walk. Cardinals already up 1-0. Base hit means more. And here is Jonathan Armijo. Right-handed hitting third baseman, 256, a double and 8 RBI, as Coach Mantrana makes the walk to the mound.
That was a nice start for Holtum. Got a couple ground balls. Looked like he was going to have a nice smooth inning. Gave up a double, single, and then a walk, and finds himself a bit of trouble here. Last batter, he couldn't find the strike zone. And if you want to be successful in a ball game or an outing, you got to be able to throw strikes. And right now, Holtum's not able to do that.
Sixth batter of the inning is Armijo. As Holtum comes set at the net, kicks, reaches back and deals. Fastball, strike on the inside corner. Holtum 0-1 with an ERA of 14.29 this year. That's in 8 games and 1 start. 5 2/3 innings, 14 hits. 8 walks, no strikeouts. Opponents batting .538 off him. Holtum started the season as the Bronx closer. He pitched pretty well the first few outings. Then he missed a little bit of time, and the Bronx are trying to get him to right the ship. Pitch inside 1-1. Because those numbers we gave you are super, like, they don't tell the story. So when you only pitch an inning at a time, you have 1 bad outing. Well, then your ERA gets hurt for a while. I mean, he started the season with 4 1/3 scoreless innings, stretching 4 outings. It's been those last few outings that have been the issue. It just swung on and missed. 1-2. Holtum deals. Fastball. Strike 3 called in the outside corner. First career strikeout for Clayton Holtum. And that's your inning. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. At the end of half an inning of play, it's the Cardinals 1 and the Bronx coming to bat. Now let's send it over to that pregame interview we didn't get to play for you with Bronx head coach Manny Mantrana. Corner, Jonah Goldberg with Bronx head coach Manny Mantrana. And that Grand Canyon series, it was nothing but 1-run games.
That's right, Jonah. 3 games, and all by 1 run. Fortunately for us, we were able to pull out 2 other 3 games, and it was our first conference weekend win. So 2 out of 3 games, that's always good when you're playing conference.
Alex Henson, second straight 7-strikeout game.
He threw the ball well. He went, a strong 8 innings for us. Kept us in the game. His pitch count was pretty good. Like as you mentioned, 7 Ks, only 2 walks. So he's put back-to-back weekends, pretty good outings, and that's what we're going to need, Jonah, moving up during the season.
And he really did it when you needed him to. Through 5 innings, he was already at 91 pitches, and then while retiring the final 10 batters he faced, he only needed about 30 more.
Yeah, that's right. It appeared that he got stronger as the game went on. He had good control with the fastball, spotting it in and out. The changeup was working pretty good, and so was the breaking ball. So overall, it was a good effort by Henson, and we're happy to see that.
And Alex Sau, if he comes up with a runner on, he drives him in. If he doesn't, he drives himself in.
He was unstoppable this weekend, Jonah. Really good at bats, hit the ball hard all over the place. Definitely had a great weekend, and he was one of the reasons why we were able to win 2 out of 3 games. So we just need a couple other guys to get hot with him. Coach Lopez made a few adjustments to Morales. We're going to see how that works. He also worked with Victor Garcia, so we're hoping that those guys come alive now, and we need to. We're past the halfway point of the year, and we need to start winning some conference weekends. So it's going to be a big game tonight to see where we're at, and a big weekend coming up over at in Orem, Utah versus Utah Valley.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium alongside Danny Elizondo. I'm Jonah Goldberg. We go to the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 Cardinals. Jesus Garcia leads it off against right-hander Cody Ritchie. And he looks at ball 1 outside. Garcia, 276, 3 doubles, a triple, and 9 RBI. And it's the second pitch on the ground to second. Fielded by Dustin Cole, who throws to first for the out. There's one away. Then bring up Alberto Morales, the right-handed hitting third baseman. 205, 2 homers, and 14 RBI. Defensively, Aaron Warren in left, Mike Whitehead in center, Jason Stone in right. As Ritchie deals, fastball upstairs. Jonathan Armillo at third, Bryce Shepard at short, Dustin Cole at second, Slade Brown at first. Colton Bissett calls the pitches. And the right-hander, Cody Ritchie, deals a fastball strike on the outside corner. 1-1. Incarnate Word defense, 966 fielding percentage, 38 errors in 29 games actually. Pitch outside, 2-1. They have turned 19 double plays. Pitch a strike on the outside corner. 2-2. Bronx had the exact same fielding percentage. They're also at 966. Though they've committed 6 more errors, they've played 5 more games. This pitch is lined down the left field line. Fair ball, base hit, rolling towards the corner, extra bases. Morales round first. He's digging for second, and he's in there standing up with a double.
Now batting for your Bronx, number 14, the right fielder, Alex Howe.
Here's Alex Howe. Left-handed slugging right fielder, 348, 3 homers, 26 RBI. Leads the Bronx in pretty much every category. and a chance to drive in another run. Richie deals a curveball strike on the outside corner. Richie holds the set at the letters and deals. Fastball strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Richie deals. Fastball fouled off to the left and out of play.
And that's another GNS Glass.
We'll do it again.
Foul ball.
Richie deals. Fastball low in the dirt. A late start from Morales as Bissett did not chase after it. So Morales went. That's a pass ball. There's a swing and a miss. Rare strikeout for Howe. And there are 2 away in the first. We have Brian Ramirez, right-handed hitting second baseman. 283, a homer, and 8 RBI. Richie deals. Breaking ball outside. Morales at third, 2 down, bottom of the first. Base hit can tie the game. That's good, an error, a wild pitch, or a passed ball. Curveball inside, it hit him. So Ramirez is on base. Then I'll bring up Victor Garcia Jr., left-handed hitting first baseman, 259, 6 doubles, and 13 RBI. Richie stretches and deals. Curveball doesn't finish. Upstairs. Pitch, fastball. Strike on the outside corner. Richie deals. Fastball. Pop down the left field line. Foul.
That's another GNS Glass. Foul.
Count 1-2. Morales at third. Ramirez at first, 2 down in the bottom of the first. 1-0 Cardinals. An RBI single by Jesse Hoover. Pitch fouled back. We'll do it again. Right-hander deals. Pitches rocketed down the right field line. Fair ball, base hit. Morales scores. Ramirez heads to third. And he's rounding third, headed home. The throw came into second. The relay throw to the plate, not in time. Great base running by Brian Ramirez. 2-run single, Victor Garcia Jr. And the Bronx lead 2-1.
Now batting for your Bronx, number 23, the left fielder, Shane Ammon.
Had some great base running there by Ramirez. He knew with 2 outs he was running on contact with the play behind him. He was going to third all the way, but once the throw came into second, Coach Mantrana looking all the way and saw that Ramirez could make it, and he did.
Here's Shane Ammon, left-handed hitting left fielder, and he takes upstairs. Ammon 278, a homer and 8 RBI. Pitch a fastball. Outside 2-0. Pitch fouled back to the left. Clears the suites, heads to the concourse.
That's another Genius Glass. Foul ball.
Now it's 2-1 on Ammon. Garcia at first, 2 down, bottom of the first, 2 in. It's 2-1 Bronx. This pitch is blooped towards left, coming on Warren to make the catch. Final out of the inning. Bronx get 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors, they leave 1. At the end of an inning of play, it's 2-1 Bronx. This is Bronx baseball. And now back
Bronx fans, please welcome
to Coach
Rio,
Mantrana.
Gabriel, and Natalia.
Start, he'd get moved up to the 2-hole, he'd get red hot, and then he would.
A big weekend coming up over at in Orem, Utah versus Utah Valley.
Yeah, I love the move with Morales in the 2-hole. Morales grew up in the Bronx, and in the Bronx for seemingly every year of the late 90s and early 2000s, Bernie Williams would get off to a slow start. He'd get moved up to the 2-hole, he'd get red hot, and then he would stay hot as he moved back to cleanup.
Well, hopefully we take a page out of the Yankees. So I consulted with my baseball genius, Jonah Goldberg, about making the move, and since Mr. Goldberg approved, we said, okay, we're going to go with it. So, but I think in the number 2 hole, Jonah, we moved him up. He's hitting in front of Alex. Alex has been our best hitter. Everybody knows that. The scouting report says that. So they're going to force him, to see. They're going to throw him better pitches to hit because they don't want to face Howard with runners on base. So the move was made because of that. Just put him in front of Alex. Hopefully he gets better pitches to hit, and then once he gets going with a couple hard hit contacts, then he's on his way. And then that's what we're hoping for by moving him up into the 2nd hole.
And 2 guys in the lineup who we haven't seen in the lineup in a little bit, Blake Thomas and Jonathan Garza.
Well, Rauch has been doing such a great job behind the plate. He caught all 3 games this weekend, and we're going to rest him a little bit. As far as Garza, he works extremely hard. He's a good kid, and we're going to give him a shot to see what he can do. A non-conference game away from the pressure of the WAC. So we're going to see how they do. Blake has been in there before, so we know what he can do. Hopefully he gets going with the bat too. Because when we recruited Blake, we thought he was going to be a really, really good hitter. And again, he's only a freshman. He has a lot of time to develop. But again, we're halfway past the halfway point of the season, Jonah. We need to start playing the kind of baseball that I believe this group can play.
Well, that's why we keep the video on. The first pitch, a strike to Jason Stone from Clayton Holtum. Stone, the number 7 batter, the righty right fielder. He looks at ball 1. He's at 211 for 55, 3 doubles, 4 RBI. There's one question left in that interview. There's 55 seconds left of audio. So we'll talk a little about the pitching plan for today. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to tease you. Make you tune in. Or stay tuned in. Little cat and mouse game. Holtum off. Stone out. And now Blake Thomas out for a visit with his right-hander. Pitch is grounded up the middle and through to center field, the base hit. Stone aboard with a leadoff single.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 6, second baseman.
That'll bring up Dustin Cole, the right-handed hitting second baseman, 208, 10 for 48, 2 RBI. Pitch misses outside. 1-0 on Cole. Pitch low. 2-0. Altum deals. Fastball. They tried to call time late. I don't think they granted it though, so it's low, 3-0. Probably glad they didn't grant time. And now Thomas and Morales come over for a talk with Altum. It looks like the Bronx bullpen's about to get busy. Well, Atkins just ran down there. There are already a bunch of folks there. It looks like Atkins is just relaying a message. Brandon Roush has his catcher's gear on. He's walking towards the bullpen plate.
I believe that's Tanner Dickerson stretching out on the grass.
Pitch a strike. Well, that would be interesting. The plan was to start Clayton Holtum for 3 innings, and then go to Logan Landon for 3 innings, and then Kyle Tokunaga for 3 innings, which is exactly what Coach Ventrano was about to talk about, the inning break, but pitch in the dirt ball 4, he walked him. Seems to be a relevant thing to bring up at this point. The idea being to develop each of them. Because the Bronx need to figure out who to bring on those conference weekends and who's going to be the weekday starter. So you're looking for the last reliever in the bullpen, really, because the way Coach phrased it was they're looking to figure out who the 26th guy is on your conference roster. So you're looking for that, and you're looking to figure out who's going to start your weekday games. You got 2 of those left. So there are a lot of things you're looking for here. The pitch gets away, and the runners advance. Now a base hit can give the Cardinals the lead back.
Logan Landon is starting to warm up right now.
Okay, so Landon getting up a little earlier than anticipated. Big rip and a miss. 1-1 on Shepard. Bryce Shepard is at 14 for 84, $167, a double and 7 RBI. Hit him. Like pitch just got away and it hit Shepard in the back. So they're loaded up with nobody out in the top of the second. Cardinals chance to take the lead with a hit. And then some with an extra base hit. Here's Mark Whitehead. Grounded out to third base to start the game. At the climax of an 8-pitch at bat. And here comes Coach Matrana. He's already made the call to the bullpen. So Clayton Holtum's night is done. One time through the order. Logan Landon is on his way in. Pitching change. Tell you all about it when we come back. You're watching Bronx Baseball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium alongside Danny Elizondo. I'm Jonah Goldberg. Top of the second inning, 2-1 Bronx. 7-8-9 in the UTPA order against right-hander Cody Ritchie. Blake Thomas leads it off. Check that. We're in the... Let's start this again. Welcome back out. We're in the top of the second. The base is loaded with nobody out. And Mark Whitehead, the other number 11 at the plate. And the first pitch by Logan Landon is in the dirt. It gets away. Everybody advances. Stone scores. We're tied at 2. Cole to second, or third rather. Shepard to second on the wild pitch. And the count 1-0 on Whitehead, who grounded out back in the first. Landon 0-3 with an ERA of 17.36. 5 games, 1 start, 4 2/3 innings, 9 hits. He has walked 6 without striking out anybody. Opponents batting .429 off him as the pitch is bunted foul to the left. Go inside the numbers game by game in a second. Landon's only start came at Texas A&M. After the Bronx got off a long bus ride. Went an inning and a third in that game. He's gone as deep as 2 1/3. That was against Texas A&M Corpus Christi April 2nd. Had a scoreless outing at Lamar. In relief back on March 1st. Pitch inside, 2-1 on Whitehead. That is, we told you he hasn't pitched a heck of a lot yet. Fastball misses outside. 3-1 on Whitehead.
Question that comes to my mind, Jonah, is Landon ready to to pitch. I mean, he got up quickly out there in the bullpen and was thrusted out with the bases loaded. I don't know if he's completely warmed up yet.
Well, you may not be the only one thinking that because there's action in the Bronx bullpen. Considering he was supposed to go 3 innings today. Pitch. Fastball misses out. No, he balked. So Cole scores. On to third moves Shepard. And the Cardinals lead 3-2.
That's Matthew Harrell who was throwing for the Bronx.
Pitch is hit in the air to left field. Shallow. Ammon towards the line. He slides. He's out of his reach, but in foul territory. The count 3-2. Bronx dealt with a couple of balks last Tuesday also. Both teams did. Landon deals. Fastball pulled on the ground, right side. Ramirez chases in, grabs it underhand, and flips in first just in time for the out. Shepard scores. RBI ground out, Mark Whitehead. And the Cardinals now lead 4-2. We have Aaron Warren who grounded out in the first. Landon working from the first base side of the rubber. Base is clean, 1 out in the top of the second. 4-2 Cardinals. Pitch outside. And the line now complete on Clayton Holtum. An inning plus, 4 runs, 3 hits, 2 walks, hit batsman, 1 strikeout. In line for the loss would fall to 0-2. 2-0 now on Warren. Landon deals. Fastball strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Big rip and a miss at a fastball off the outside edge. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball inside out down the third baseline. Foul. We'll do it again. Pitch is nubbed in front of the plate. Grabbed by Thomas, who fires to first for the out. Two away in the second. Gonna bring up Slade Brown. Doubled and scored in the first. Pitch is popped up. Right side. Garcia, long look from first. He makes the catch. Final out of the inning. 3 runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. At the end of an inning and a half, it's 4-2 Cardinals. You're watching Bronx Baseball.
The 2-2. Well outside to the backstop. Everybody running. Rio scores the tying run. Swinging a liner past the third baseman into left field. The base hits. Bronx win! Bronx win! Bronx win!
This commercial brought to you by Lax Furniture, an official sponsor of the University of Texas Pan American Intercollegiate Athletics.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium alongside Danny Elizondo. I'm Jonah Goldberg. Bottom of the second. 42 Cardinals. Blake Thomas leads it off for the Bronx. And he looks at strike one. Thomas, the right-handed hitting catcher. 213. He's 10 for 47, 3 doubles, and an RBI. As Richie deals a curveball outside. 1-1. Richie 0-2 with an 8.49 ERA. 8 games, 2 starts. Pitch a curveball, strike on the outside corner, 1-2. 11 2/3 innings, 12 hits. A hit per inning, that's fine. Opponents banked 279 off him. He struck out 4 while walking 10. Fastball upstairs, 2-2 on Thomas. Right-hander deals, fastball popped up, straight back and a little to the right. Lands on the concourse and it bounces into one of the luxury suites, where a fan is going to get up out of his chair and simply walk over and pick it up, and because it's in his suite, he does not have to fight against a horde of children to get it. 2-2. Fastball, line down the right field line, foul. We'll do it again. Richie kicks and deals. Fastball popped up behind the plate and a little to the right. And that's going to land in the seats as well and bounce into the stairway. I don't think the kids saw it.
That's going to roll down the steps now.
Yeah, I see a fan going for it. But that ball is rolling well out of that fan's reach.
It's going to go all the way down to the first row probably.
Swing and a miss, Thomas down fishing.
Now batting for the Bronx, number 36, the designated hitter, Jonathan Garza.
2 strikeouts for Thomas. Here's Jonathan Garza, the right-handed hitting DH. Takes outside. Garza is 0 for 5 with a run scored this season. He's walked 3 times in 6 games. Takes outside. 2-0. Garza, redshirt senior. He's in his 5th year with the program. Takes outside, 3-0. For his career, 3 for 17 with 2 doubles and an RBI, 4 runs scored. And he draws a 4-pitch walk. 4th walk of the season, 5th of his career. 1 on, 1 out in the bottom of the second.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring up Evan Mason.
Mason.
Left-handed hitting center fielder Mason, 223, a double and 9 RBI. See, the shadows are starting to creep across the field. It happens with those 6 o'clock starts. Normally it's not even game time yet. And those 7 starts, but at 6. You can see that the hitter's in the shadows, the pitcher in the sunlight. So, in theory anyway, advantage pitcher, pitch outside. But since there have been numbers put up on every inning, it's hard to say that. But the idea is that the pitch disappears out of the pitcher's hand on its way to the plate, because it goes from the sunlight to the shadow, and it's pitcher strike 1-1. And in that brief split second in which it crosses from the sunlight to the shadow, it becomes harder for the hitter to see the ball, and they're more likely to lose it. But I feel like every time I've ever said that out loud, it's led to a big offensive inning. Pitch a strike.
Did you do it on purpose, or?
Sure, yeah. Well, if they score, yes.
If they don't, you jinxed it.
Yeah. Because I said the second part. But when you just think it, it actually happens.
Yeah.
As the right-hander Richie deals in the dirt. 2-2 on Mason. Garza at first with good speed, 1 out in the bottom of the second. Knocks down 4-2. Pitchers reach out for and chopped foul to the right. We'll do it again. Richie holds the set at his face and deals. Swing and a miss. Mason down fishing. 2 away in the second. Then around Jesus Garcia grounded out in the first.
Garcia.
Garza at first with 2 down. Pitch a strike. Throw to first. Diving back in head first safely is Garza. Pitch a fastball, strike of the knees, 0-2. Pitch misses low and outside, 1-2 on Garcia.
Richie was walking off the mound already as it was strike 3. Close pitch.
Richie stretches and deals a fastball. Popped foul, right side and out of play. Kid's got a pretty good beat on that one. It's still 1-2 on Garcia. Richie deals. Swing and a miss. Down with the high hard one. Richie strikes out the side. He's got 4 Ks through 2 innings. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. The end of 2 innings of play. It's 4-2 Cardinals. You're watching Bronx Baseball.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission. Aggie up.
Bronx country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium alongside Danny Elizondo and Jonah Goldberg. We go to the top of the third. The Bronx trail 4-2, and with the play-by-play, here's Danny.
Thank you, Jonah. Jesse Hoover going to lead things off for the Cardinals as the pitch is outside from Logan Landon. Landon out of the windup. Brings the pitch. Breaking ball. Misses low and away. 2-0 the count. Hoover 1 for 1 with an RBI single. That came back in the first. As the Cardinals lead the Bronx right now 4-2. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Fastball misses high and away. Ball 3. The Cardinals scored 1 in the first and then 2 in the third. The Bronx put their 2 runs up in the first inning. The 3-0 pitch misses tight on the knees. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Hoover. He is aboard to start this third now for Colton Bissett. Bissett walked back in the first. Now Coach Ramchana is going to come out of the dugout and he's going to signal to the bullpen. So we'll take a break. We'll find out who the pitcher is, and we'll give you his numbers when we return. You're watching Bronx Baseball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Welcome back to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. The right-hander coming out of the bullpen for the Bronx will be number 16, Matthew Harrell. He stands in at 6'2", 205 pounds, out of San Antonio, Texas. On the season, Harrell making his 14th appearance. He's 2-6 with a 3.86 ERA. He has 1 save in 30 1/3 innings of work, also making 4 starts on the season. He's allowed 13 runs as the first pitch is low and away. Throw down to second, not in time as that one got away from the catcher Thomas. It's going to be a wild pitch. Hoover now in scoring position. Harrell works out of the stretch here. I'll give you the rest of his numbers after the 1-0. That's on the outside corner for a strike, and the count evens at 1-1. Harrell has allowed 13 runs on 29 hits, 22 walks to 18 strikeouts, and opponents are adding 269 against him. Runner in scoring position here in the top of the third. Nobody out. Colton Bissett at the plate. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball just a bit under the knees. 2-1 the count. Hoover takes his lead off a second. Here's the 2-1. Fastball lifted high in the air over to the right side, and it will be a long foul ball.
And that's another G&S Glass foul ball.
So the count now evens up at 2-2. Harrell sets at the letters. Here's a 2-2 pitch, and time called right before Harrell could deliver. It was granted at the plate by home plate umpire Javi Cantu. Here's the 2-2 now. Swing a little blooper out towards second base, but over the second baseman Ramirez and into right field for a base hit. That one wasn't hit all too well by Bissett, but he got enough of it to find some green grass out there in the outfield. So now runners on the corners for Jonathan Armijo. Armijo's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. As Thomas flashes some signs to the infield. Harrell checks his runner at first. And now Harrell will step off. Here's the first pitch to Armijo, and there's a breaking ball right on the outside corner. The count goes to 0-1. Throw over to first, not in time. Bassett back in there with a head-first dive. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball doesn't break. It stays high. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Jason Stone on deck over to the right side for the Cardinals. Here's the 1-1. Fastball lifted high in the air behind home plate. That will go off the top of the suites here to our right. So the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, runner goes. There's a foul ball over here to the right again. Off the suites and back into the seats. Look out.
That was another GNS Glass foul ball.
The count stays at a ball and 2 strikes. Harold's still looking for the first out of the inning. Runners on the corners. Throw over. Not in time. That was a little closer at first base. But Bassett back in there safely. Here's the 1-2. Fastball just a bit outside. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here on Jonathan Armijo. Third baseman for the Cardinals. Throw over again, not in time, at first base. Here's a 2-2, runner goes. There's a little blooper over to the right side. Ramirez has it. He's going to shovel it over to first and in time to get Armijo, but that allows Hoover to come in and score.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 4. Right.
That'll be an RBI ground out for Armijo. Bassett moves up to second. And the Cardinals now lead 5-2 as Jason Stone heads to the plate. Stone singled back in the second inning, came around to score a run. The runner at second here with 1 out. Harrell with the pitch. Breaking ball stays high. 1-0. Thomas flashes the signs to Harrell. Harrell looks in. Spin move towards second and the throw not in time. Bassett back in there. Feet first. Now the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays upstairs. Makes the count go to 2-0. The right-hander delivers. Fastball catches the outside corner this time. 2 balls and a strike. here on Stone.
And the Bronx are about to get the bullpen up again. Kyle Tokunaga is starting to warm.
Now the 2-1. Misses high. 3 balls and a strike, and I believe he was the final, or supposed to be the final pitcher, according to Coach Matrana in the pregame.
Yeah, it was supposed to be. He was supposed to pitch 7, 8, and 9. Started the last few weekday games.
Harrell now with a 3-1, swinging a chopper out towards third. Backhand grab by Morales, throw to first, not in time. It'll be an infield single for Stone.
Slower runner, that's an out, but Stone's got too much speed.
The second baseman, Dustin Cole. Oh.
So now Dustin Cole will step in. He walked and scored a run in the second. Runners at first and second here with 1 out, and Harrell would love a ground ball. Here's a pitch. Fastball called a strike right on the outside edge. Time called. Here's the 0-1, breaking ball in there for a strike, quickly 0-2. 5-2 the score here in the top of the third inning. A couple of runners on and 1 out. Harrell gets the signs and sets at the letters. Here's the 0-2. Fastball high and away. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Cole down on strikes. Out number 2. Here in the top of the third. First strikeout of the night for Harrell, and that'll bring Bryce Shepard to the plate. Shepard was hit by a pitch back in the second. Came around to score the 3rd run of that inning. Harrell with the first pitch. There's a swing and a high. Pop up over here to the right. It's going to go over the sweets for another GNS Glass foul ball.
That's another GNS Glass foul ball.
Harrell works on that first base side of the rubber. Here's the 0-1. Fastball line through the right side and into right field. They're going to wave a set around third. Here comes the throw from Howe. That will be offline. An RBI single for Shepard. The Cardinals add to their lead here in this third. And now lead 6-2.
Mark Whitehead.
Now back to the top of the order with Mark Whitehead. He's 0 for 2. Couple of ground outs, but he did drive in a run in that second inning. With a ground out to second. Harrell sets. Here's the pitch. Off speed right on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Garcia at short. Flashes some signs to Harrell. Harrell checks his runner at second. Here's the 0-1. Nice backhand stop by Thomas to keep that ball from going to the backstop, and the count evens at a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1. Breaking ball right on the hands. Called strike 2. So Harrell needs one more strike to get out of this inning. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Whitehead gone looking. And that'll do it for the Cardinals here in the top of the third. But not before they get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on. In the middle of the third, Bronx trail 6-2. We'll be back with more Bronx baseball after this break.
The 2-2. Well outside to the backstop. Everybody running. Rio scores the tying run. Swinging a liner past the third baseman into left field. The base hit. Bronx win. Bronx win. Bronx win.
This commercial brought to you by Lax Furniture, an official sponsor of the University of Texas Pan American Intercollegiate Athletics.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
Welcome back to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Danny Elizondo with you here alongside Jonah Goldberg. Bronx trail 6-2, and it'll be Alberto Morales leading things off for the Bronx. Morales doubled his first time up, came in to score a run. As he digs in there against the right-hander, Cody Ritchie. Breaking ball from Ritchie, catches the outside corner. Called strike 1.
Morales, one of the positives for the Bronx so far today. He had a pretty good bat in the first, led to a hard hit double.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball right on the knees, quickly 0-2.
Bronx trying to get Morales going by putting him into the 2-hole, getting more pitchers to hit in front of Howe, and at least one at bat into this game. So far, so good.
The 0-2 pitch misses outside. I have...
That is 1 and 2, you're right.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Yes, you are correct.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Misses high and away, 2-2 the count. Ritchie brings the 2-2 in the dirt. Now the count goes full. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swinging a liner out towards short, grabbed by Shepard. He sets up, fires on the first, and in time, 1 away. So now Alex Howe will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout tonight. Howe trying to spark the Bronx here in this third as they trail 6-2. Here's the pitch to Howe. Breaking ball right on the outside edge. 0-1. Seems like Richie is able to control that breaking ball, going to it a lot here in the first couple of innings. That fastball stays high and away. Count evens at 1-1. Richie kicks and delivers. Fastball misses high again. 2-1. Bronx with just a couple of hits in this ball game so far. Those came in the first inning. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a high fly ball out towards left field. Warren coming in, and he is there to make the catch. Almost overran that one.
Ended up having to hold up and get it right about his hip.
So now 2 away for Brian Ramirez. He was hit by a pitch in the first. Came in to score the second run of the ball game for the Bronx. He digs in there, nobody on, 2 outs. Fastball from Richie, misses high. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch, misses up and in. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 catches the inside corner. Now the 2-1. Swing and a foul back. And the count evens at 2-2. Richie stares in. He kicks and delivers. Breaking ball lined into left field for a base hit. Ramirez keeps the inning going. Now for Victor Garcia Jr.
Now batting for your Bronx, number 17, the first baseman, Victor Garcia Jr.
Garcia 1 for 1 with a single and 2 runs batted in. Ramirez takes his lead off of first. Throw over, not in time. Ramirez 3 for 4 in stolen bases this season. Richie out of the stretch. Here's the pitch to Garcia. There's a breaking ball just a bit outside. 1-0. Shane Ammon on deck over to the left side for the Bronx. The 1-0 pitch, swinging a high fly ball out towards left center field. Warren going over to his left, and he will be there to make the catch. And that'll retire the side for the Bronx here in the bottom of the third. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on. After 3 innings of play, Bronx trail 6-2. We'll be back with more Bronx baseball after this break.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission.
Aggie up.
Bronx country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
Welcome back to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. We go to the top of the fourth. Danny Elizondo with you here tonight alongside Jonah Goldberg. Bronx trail 6-2. Matthew Harrell out there for another inning of work as he faces off against Aaron Warren here in the fourth. Warren is 0-for-2, a couple of ground outs as the pitch is high and outside. 1-0. Errol kicks and delivers, swinging a fly ball out towards left field. Ammon comes in. Ammon is there to make the catch. One away near the top of the fourth now for Slade Brown.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 26, the first baseman, Slade Brown.
Brown, 1-for-2 with a double back in the first, came in to score the first run of the ball game. Harrell brings the pitch. Breaking ball misses low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball just a bit high. Might have crossed the plate high. Looked pretty good at the end. The 2-0. Fastball just off the outside corner. 3 balls, no strikes now to the Cardinals' first baseman. The 3-0 pitch. Fastball grooved in there for a strike. Count goes to 3-1. The 3-1 delivery right over the heart of the plate again. Taken for another strike, and the count now goes full. Here's a payoff pitch. Swing and a dribbler over to the right side towards the on-deck circle. Count stays full here on Slade Brown. Harrell with the payoff pitch. Fastball fouled back into the screen. Harrell will kick and deliver. Breaking ball low and outside, ball 4. So 1 out walk for Brown. And that'll bring Jesse Hoover to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI single in the first, a walk in the third, and a run scored. Brown takes his lead off of first. Harrell now works out of the stretch. The pitch to Hoover. Can't hold back on the swing. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Shows bunt. Bunts it foul over to the left side. Quickly 0-2 on Hoover. Brown will have to retreat back to the bag at first. Errol looks in. And he checks his runner. Here's the 0-2. Off speed stays high. 1-2 the count. We are in the top of the fourth. Bronx trail 6-2. Runner on at first and 1 out. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul ball over here to our left. Harold checks his runner. Here's the 1-2. Changeup stays high. 2-2 the count. Brown at first takes his lead. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Swinging a high fly ball out towards center field. Mason going over to his right. He is there to make the catch. 2 away now for Colton Bissett.
The Cardinals, number 20, the catcher, Colton Bissett.
Bissett is 1 for 1 with a walk and a single and a run scored. He digs in there now against Harrell with 2 outs and a runner at first. Here's the pitch to Bissett. The breaking ball right on the knees. Taken for strike 1. Brown inches towards second base at first. There's the 0-1 to Bissett. A swing and a foul ball off of the right hand of Blake Thomas. So quickly 0-2 here on Bissett. Harold needs 1 more strike to get out of this inning. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball high and away. Count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a foul back into the screen. Bissett stays alive with that foul ball, and it's Jonathan Armijo on deck over to the right side. The 1-2. Breaking ball misses away. Bissett checks his swing. And the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball hit out towards third. Backhand grab by Morales. He sets up, fires over to first and in time. And that'll retire the side for the Cardinals here in the top of the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left on in the middle of the fourth. Bronx trail 6-2. We'll be back with more Bronx baseball after this break.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
We go to the bottom of the fourth here at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Danny Elizondo with you here alongside Jonah Goldberg. Bronx trading 6-2 as Shane Hammond will lead things off for the Bronx as he pitch to Hammond. This is high and outside from Cody Ritchie. 1-0 the count. Ritchie has allowed just 2 runs on 3 hits so far with 4 strikeouts. The 1-0 pitch to Hammond is hit out towards second, grabbed by Cole. Sets up, fires on the first. And in time, 1 away.
Now batting for your Bronx, number 11, the catcher.
Now Blake Thomas will step in there. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout tonight. He pitched to Thomas, misses up and in. The breaking ball didn't break. The 1-0 pitch, swinging a high pop-up behind the screen. That'll go off the top of the, I guess, the balcony cover of one of the suites, and it'll go into the seats there.
I think Bronx volleyball coach Brian Yale got it.
He didn't even have to move for that one. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball misses up and in. 2-1 the count.
And the best part is, and the worst part, he has 2 kids.
Oh, yeah.
They're both here. Who do you give it to?
The 2-1. Another pop-up. Maybe he gets another one. The catcher, Bissett, goes over to take a look. Goes into the seats. Count will even up at 2-2. The 2-2 swing and a miss. Strike 3 right through the fastball. Thomas down on strikes. 5th strikeout of the ball game for Ritchie, and that will bring Jonathan Garza to the plate. He walked his first time up. Ritchie brings the pitch. Fastball misses off the outside corner. The 1-0 misses upstairs. 2-0 the count. Ritchie kicks in, delivers. Swinging a high pop-up coming our way. Look out. Just out of the reach of Mr. Goldberg here, trying to get out the window there to make the catch.
Mr. Goldberg?
Yeah.
Ouch. I don't know how I feel about that.
Here's the 2-1. Fastball in there for a strike.
You know, if my arm was 15 feet longer, I'd have had that.
Go gadget arm. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a tapper foul right at the plate. Garza will look at least one more pitch. Garza digs in. Ritchie now kicks and delivers. Swinging a high pop-up over here to the right again. This time headed towards the concession stand right off the top of the roof.
If we do get a foul ball, I am running it over to the suite that Coach Yell and his family are in. So that way there's one for each kid.
The 2-2 yet again. Reiki ball called. Strike 3 right in the inside corner. Garza gone looking, and that'll do it for the Bronx here in the 4th. Strikeout number 6 for Ritchie. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. After 4 innings of play, Bronx trail 6-2. We'll be back with more Bronx baseball after this break.
Well outside to the backstop. Everybody running. Rio scores the tying run. Swinging a liner past the third baseman into left field. The base hit. Bronx win. Bronx win. Bronx win.
This commercial brought to you by Lax Furniture, an official sponsor of the University of Texas Pan American Intercollegiate Athletics.
Welcome back to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. We go to the top of the 5th. Danny Elizondo with you here, alongside Jonah Goldberg, again with the play-by-play. Here's Jonah.
Well, thank you, Danny. The Bronx down 6-2, and first pitch swing, Jonathan Armillo lifts a fly ball deep to left field, and that ball is off the base of the wall. Digging for second base, and in there with a stand-up double, Armillo. Just a couple of feet short of the home run. Gave it a ride on the first pitch of the inning. And here's Jason Stone, who singled twice and scored once. Matt Harrell, in his third inning of relief work, came on with 1 on and nobody out in the third, gave up that run and another run. But he had a clean 4th. And I think this is an important outing for Harrell. It's getting a chance to get extended a little bit. And, you know, he started off so strong as a starting pitcher this year. Hasn't been the same for him out of the bullpen. Not like it was as a starter, not like it was last year when Harrell was one of the best relievers in the game. Pitch to the backstop, on to third. Move Stone, or Armillo, wild pitch. 1-0 on Stone. When you get some innings, you know, it could be a chance to try and work things out, because it's the only way you're going to be able to improve is to pitch. You know, you can work on things in the bullpen until the cows come home. But the only way you'll know what you're working on is working is to actually do it in game situations. Pitch low. 2-0 on Stone. Kyle Tokunaga starting to throw for the Bronx for the 3rd time today. Pitch is lined into left field. That's a base hit. Armillo scores. Stone has an RBI single. And the Bronx deficit has just grown to 7-2.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 6, the second baseman, Dustin Cole.
And here comes Coach Mantrana. Tokunaga's ready to go, so they're making a pitching change. We'll tell you all about it when we come back. You're watching Bronx Baseball.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission.
Aggie up.
Bronx Country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
Back we are at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Along with Danny Elizondo, I'm Jonah Goldberg. We are in the top of the fifth. Jason Stone at first, nobody out, a run in, 7-2 Cardinals. Kyle Tokunaga on to pitch to Dustin Cole. Cole has struck out, walked, and scored. Runner goes, pitch low for a ball, throw to second, not in time. So Stone steals second. Pitch bunted through. It's 1-1. Whoa, it just got darker. See? Folks, we apologize for the picture. We're actually trying to fix it right now, and I see that in doing so, we've actually managed to make it worse. Danny is running up the ladder to see what's going on as the pitch is lined into right center field. It's a base hit. Rounding third and holding right there, Stone on a single by Dustin Cole.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 10, the shortstop, Bryce Shepard.
Hurry up, Bryce Shepard was plunked and scored in the second, RBI single in the third. So please bear with us while we try and get this picture better. We thought, you see, we were more playing with it earlier because the shadows were creeping across. So we figured, yeah, I mean, it looked fine when the game started, and we just figured, okay, well, something to do with the shadows. But now, I mean, the lights are taking full effect. Pitch is sent on the ground to second. Flip to short for one, on to first. Not in time. So 4-6 fielder's choice. Stone scores. give Shepard an RBI as Cole is retired. The Bronx now trail 8-2. Back to the top of the order we go, and Mark Whitehead, who's 0 for 3, an RBI ground out in the second. And he looks at ball one from Tokunaga. You can close the book on Matt Harrell. 2+ innings, 3 runs, 4 hits, a walk, and 2 strikeouts, 51 pitches, 31 strikes. Throw to first. Diving back in head first safely is Mason. All right, check that. Is Shepard. This pitch is chopped right side. Glove by Ramirez. Then he drops it and he bobbles it, and everybody's going to be as safe. E4. Really a fielder's choice E4. The reason he bobbled it was he wanted to turn 2. So Bryce Shepard on at second, Mark Whitehead on at first. With 1 out, the Bronx down 8-2. And that's ball 1 to Adam Warren, who's 0 for 3. Top 2 in the order, 0 for 7. Top 3, 1 for 10, or 1 for 9 with a walk. But all the runs, a lot of production, 4 through 9. Really 3 through 9. Big swing and a miss, 1-1. Tokunaga this season, 1-3 with a 7.18 ERA. 12 games, 4 starts, 26 in the third innings, 20 hits. So 6 fewer hits than innings pitched. Opponents batting just .213 off him. He struck out 15, that's fine. He's walked 23. Oh, there it goes. Looks like the picture's starting to get a little better. Oh, there it goes again. Pitch low, 2-1. Tokunaga had his best outing against Arlington Baptist March 8th. He started and went 7 innings. He didn't allow a run until the 8th. Pitched into the 8th. So he had 7 shutout innings until then. Struck out 3. Just allowed 2 hits. Walked 3. Again, 2 in the 8th. Pull him 2 batters earlier. My goodness, what a line. It's still a good line. This pitch is off the glove of Thomas, and everybody advances. Passed ball. (3-1). In the dirt, it gets away. Run scores. That's Shepard on the wild pitch. And on to third. Moves Whitehead. And the count 3-1 on War. Wait a minute. Oh, that was ball 4. Yep, that's correct because the past ball was ball 3. For the moment, an unearned run. That could change because the past ball. Here's Slade Brown, double a walk and a pop out. He scored a run. 9-2 Cardinals. Pitch misses outside. Throw to first. Diving back and head first safely, Warren. Tokunaga deals, running from first goes. Pitch is low, ball 2. Stolen base for Warren. Base hit means 2 more for Incarnate Word. Tokunaga deals. Fastball, chop left side and through to left field, the base hit. Whitehead scores. Warren rounds third. He scores. Throw comes into second. 2-run single, Slade Brown.
Now batting for the Cardinals.
And the Cardinals now lead 11-2. So that makes Shepard's run earned. Whitehead would have scored as well. Yep, all the runs are earned now. The pass ball doesn't end up mattering. Big rip and a miss by Jesse Hoover. An RBI single, a walk, and a fly out. Actually, no. Warren. Pitch. It's 1-1. Yeah. There have been a lot of things in this inning, so I'm going to look at it again during the commercial break to be sure. Pitch in the dirt, no advance, 2-1. Ball 3. Tokunaga deals, swinging a chopper right side, gloved on the backhand by Garcia in foul territory. It's just a strike. Pitch, fastball, low ball 4. He walked him.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 20, the catcher, Colton Bassett.
Ninth batter of the inning is Colton Bassett. Walk, single, and a ground out. Brown at second, Hoover at first. With one out in the inning. And Tokunaga's night is done. Pitching change will let you know who's coming in when we come back. You are watching Bronx Baseball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Back at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium alongside Danny Elizondo, I'm Jonah Goldberg. Still in the top of the fifth, the Bronx have their third pitcher of the inning. It's right-hander Matt Daniels. Comes on with runners at first and second and one out, and the Bronx down 11-2. There are 5 runs in the inning so far. The right-hander stretches and deals. Fastball low. Daniels 0-2 with a 10.50 ERA. 3 games, 2 starts, 6 innings, 14 hits, 7 walks, 1 strikeout. Opponents batting .452 off him. Right-hander looks to second out of the plate, turns and doesn't throw. Daniels made his first and only home appearance of this season back in the season opening series. He started the 4th game against Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Went 2 2/3, allowed just 2 earned. Couldn't hold, 1-1 on Bissett. He started at Texas A&M March 12th, and he made a relief appearance at Seattle March 29th. Stretch and pitch. Fastball fouled off to the right and out of play. 1-2.
And that's another GNS class.
This inning has contained 4 hits, 1 walk, or 2 walks rather. 4 hits, 2 walks. Pair of fielders' choices, an error, a passed ball. Wild pitches, a stolen base. Swinging and a miss. Bissett down swinging. Daniels picks up the strikeout, and there are 2 away. Here's Jonathan Armijo.
Third baseman Jonathan Armijo.
He's 1 for 3. Doubled and scored in the 5th, and RBI ground down the 3rd. By the way, Shepard's run should be unearned. Pitch a strike. I realized earlier I didn't take into account the error. That allowed him to stay on base. If you're following along on the live stats, I'm not sure if that's indicated right now. If it's not, we'll fix it at the commercial break. So don't worry. 0-1. Fastball fouled off to the right and out of play. 0-2. And now anything else that were to come across would be unearned because the inning should be over. Runner at second, Brown. Runner at first, Hoover. 2 down, bottom of the or top of the 5th. 5 in. Bronx down 11-2. Fastball high and tight. 1-2. Pitch is popped foul. Behind the play, Thomas loses the mask towards the screen. He drops the ball. Oh, that should have been out number 3. Daniels deals. Swung on it, missed. Ball in the dirt. It gets away. Thomas chases it down, but not before the runner reaches. So a strikeout and a wild pitch to get Armijo aboard. Brown to third, Hoover to second. Of course, that at bat should have been over before the strikeout. Here's Jason Stone, 3 for 3, 2 runs and an RBI today. Pitch misses low and inside. I'll say this, Daniels pitchers have some zip on them tonight.
Supposed to say capital projects.
Daniels deals, fastball strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Pitch low. And the count 2-1 on Stone. Daniels misses low, 3-1. Runner at third, Brown. Runner at second, Hoover. Runner at first, Armio. 2 outs in the top of the 5th. 5 in, 11-2, Incarnate Word. The pitch. Fastball, strike at the knees, 3-2. Three-two. Inside ball 4. He walks in a run. Brown scores.
Now batting for the Cardinals.
Hoover to third.
Second baseman.
Armio to second.
Cole.
RBI walk Jason Stone. The Cardinals now lead 12-2. And what that does is, assuming they're playing with that rule today, as Dustin Cole fouls it back. 0-1. Cole walks single and a run today. It means the Bronx may be down to their final 9 outs. And we say maybe because you're not required to play with the 7-inning, 10-run rule. You make that decision before the game, and it's technically up to the home team, but usually the managers decide, or the coaches decide together. Now, every home game that I've been a part of that's had that situation, the breaking ball strike on the inside corner to Cole, 0-2, has ended after 6.5 innings or 7 innings. But not every game the Bronx have played has. Been a couple this year, in fact, that are on the road and they didn't play with the rule. Pitch, fastball, strike 3 called. So Daniels strikes out 3. Now the Cardinals get 6 runs, 4 earned on 4 hits, 1 big error, and they leave the bases loaded. At the end of 4.5 innings of play, we're halfway through it. It's 12-2 Cardinals. You're watching Bronx Baseball.
The 2-2. Well outside to the backstop. Everybody running. Rio scores the tying run. Swinging a liner past the third baseman into left field. The base hit. Bronx win. Bronx win. Bronx win.
This commercial brought to you by Lax Furniture, an official sponsor of the University of Texas Pan American Intercollegiate Athletics.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Alongside Danny Elizondo, I'm Jonah Goldberg. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Bronx trail 12-2. Swing and a miss by Evan Mason against Cody Ritchie. That was his 79th pitch, his 48th strike. Ritchie was retired the last 4, 8 of the last 9. Deals ball 1. Gave up a 2-run single to Victor Garcia Jr. in the first. Since then, he's allowed just a hit and a walk. Misses 2 and 1. He struck out 6 today. Now, the strikeouts are part of the reason why the pitch count has climbed so quickly. But he's pitching well. Pitch bunted foul behind the plate. And again, if this game is Indeed, if there's a possibility that could end after 7 if the Bronx remain down by 10, then for Richie, the finish line just got a lot closer. But the Bronx are certainly hoping that's not the case. They'll look to scratch across some runs and try and get themselves back in it. 2-2, swing, and there's a hard hit ground ball to second. To his right is Cole. Comes up on him, but he stays with it and throws to first for the out.
Bronx fans were back at the top of the order with number 29, your shortstop.
Here's Jesus Garcia, ground out and a strikeout tonight. So he about to head through the order for the third time. Pitch is lined into right field and caught by a running Stone. 2 away for Alberto Morales, 1 for 2. He doubled and scored in the first.
Now batting for your Bronx, number 13, the third baseman, Alberto Morales.
And strike 1 to Morales. Bronx bullpen continues to work. Daniels looked pretty sharp, though, in the 5th. Strike 2 on Morales. Oh, 2. Couldn't hold. Strikes out. And that's 7 strikeouts for Richie. Inning over, 3 up, 3 down. 5 in the books. Bronx down 12-2. You're watching Bronx Baseball.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission. Aggie up.
Bronx country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium alongside Danny Elizondo. I'm Jonah Goldberg. When you go to the top of the 6th, it's 12-2 Incarnate Word. (9-1-2) in the Incarnate Word order against right-hander Matt Daniels. Struck out 3, walked 1, while recording 2 outs in the 5th. Ball 1 to Bryce Shepard. The number 9 batter, Shepard, reached base all 3 times. He's been hit, he's singled, he's reached on a fielder's choice, he's driven in 2, he's scored twice. Officially 1 for 2. This pitch is lined into left center field, and that drops in for a base hit. Shepard aboard with a leadoff knock. And we roll over the order for the 5th time today. Here's Mark Whitehead, who is 0 for 4, but reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the 5th. He drove in a run with a ground out in the 2nd. Daniels deals. Big rip and a miss at fastball. Daniels comes set, stretches and deals. Fastball low, 1-1. One on, nobody out. We're in the top of the 6th. Daniels deals. Fastball off the end of the bat. A pop up. Shallow left. And back of third goes Morales to make the catch. One away. For Aaron Warren, who's 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. That was during the 6-run 5th.
Now batting by the Cardinals, number 7, the left fielder, Aaron Warren.
Bronx bullpen busy.
Warren.
Or it was if this stopped. Daniels pitching well, might as well. This right-hander deals a curveball inside. The right-hander deals. Low and outside, 2-0. And just like that, the Bronx bullpen is up again. Not a result of that pitch, but they were going to get it up anyway. Throw to first, diving back and head first safely, Shepard.
It's Isaac Martinez warming up. I believe we have a couple of defensive changes, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, you have the binoculars, so you tell me.
We have Brendan Roush now catching.
You're right, he is catching.
And Andy Fortuna is in center.
Yeah, that is Fortuna.
I saw the glare of his glasses out there.
Dead giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else the same, though?
Yes. I believe so, yeah. Ammon out and left. Ramirez still at second.
Garcia Morales short in third. Garcia at first, and Howe in right. Pitch misses low, or... It's 3-1 now on Warren. Fastball strike on the outside corner, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Warren down fishing, 4 strikeouts for Daniels. 2 away in the 6th. Gonna bring up Slade Brown. 2 for 3 with a walk, 2 RBI, 2 runs scored. He's got a double as well. And the pitch misses low to to Slade Brown. Daniels deals, fastball inside. 2-0. Pitch is sliced foul, right side and out of play.
And that's another GNS
2-1.
Foul ball.
Daniels deals fastball strike of the knees, 2-2. 1 on, 2 down in the top of the 6th. Right-hander deals up high with a fastball, 3-2. Well, that'll release Shepard from first. He can be off with the pitch with 2 outs. Daniels deals a fastball fouled back and out of play. Do it again.
That's another GNS Glass. Foul ball.
Payoff pitch, swing, and a miss, strike 3. Got him with a high, hard one. 5 strikeouts for Daniels in an inning and 2/3. That's your inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, a man left. At the end of 5.5 innings of play, it's 12-2 Cardinals. You're watching Bronx Baseball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Back at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium alongside Danny Elizondo, I'm Jonah Goldberg, bottom of the 6th, Bronx Trail, 12-2. Left-hander Matthew Decker's on a relief. And his first pitch to Alex Howe is a fastball upstairs. Howe a strikeout and a flyout today. Cody Ritchie, the first 5. 2 runs, 3 hits, a walk, a hit, batsman, 7 strikeouts. After 87 pitches, 54 of which were strikes, in line for the win. Would improve to 1-2. This pitch is chopped foul down the first baseline. 1-1 the count on Howe. Decker holds the set and delivers. Rolling curveball for a strike, 1-2. Decker 1-2 with an ERA of 6.10. 14 relief appearances, 21 innings, 29 hits. So 8 more hits than innings pitched. Opponents banked 349 against Decker. Struck out 9 while walking 8. Howe serves it into left field for a base hit. Bronx have the leadoff man aboard, their first base runner since the 3rd. Snaps a streak of 6 in a row. And then over here, Brian Ramirez, who's been plunked and singled, scored a run in the first. Bronx got both their runs in the first on a 2-run single by Victor Garcia Jr. Cardinals 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the third, 6 in the fifth. And that's where we stand now at 12-2, Incarnate Word. Off speed for a strike to Ramirez. Left-hander deals a curveball in the dirt. And the count 1-1. Right-handed action in the Cardinals bullpen as well. After Ramirez, the next 2 batters are lefties. But then 4 out of the following 5 are righties. One. Fastball inside, 2-1. Ritchie comes set and deals. Curveball foul tipped at the plate, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. First strikeout by Decker.
Now batting for your Bronx, number 17, the first baseman, Victor Garcia Jr.
Bring out Victor Garcia Jr. 1 for 2, a 2-run single in the first. Pitch misses low. The left-hander deal, swinging. There's a fly ball out towards center. Whiteland back a few steps. He makes the catch for out number 2. They'll bring up Shane Ammon. He's flied out and grounded out, 0 for 2.
Now batting for your Bronx, number 23, the left fielder, Shane Ammon.
The left-hander deals, foul tipped at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Curveball, grounded foul left side. 0-2. Pitch hit on the ground, left side. Charging Miho, who throws to first for the out. That's your inning. No runs, a hit, no errors. A man left. At the end of 6 innings of play, it's 12-2. Cardinals, you're watching Bronx Baseball.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
Welcome back out to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium alongside Danny Elizondo. I'm Jonah Goldberg. We go to the top of the 7th. There's a pinch hitter up. To tell you who it is and give you the play-by-play, here's Danny.
Thank you, Jonah. Stepping in for the Cardinals will be number 18, Connor Kaliski. So he looks at a strike on the knees from Matt Daniels. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses up and in. 1-1 the count. Connor Kaliski making an appearance in his second game of the season, looking for his first hit of the season. So the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. And the count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Ball in the dirt. Brandon Roush picks it up. Fires on to first to complete the strikeout. And that is one away.
Now batting for the Cardinals.
That is the 6th strikeout for Daniels. In 2 innings of work now. Looks like there'll be a pinch hitter here as well for Colton Bissett. And it looks like Coach Matrano will go out there to make a pitching change. As he has signaled to the bullpen. We'll take a break. We'll find out who the pitcher is. We'll give you his numbers when we return. You're watching Bronx Baseball.
The 2-2. Well outside to the backstop. Everybody running. Rio scores the tying run. Swinging a liner past the third baseman into left field, a base hit. Bronx win! Bronx win! Bronx win!
This commercial brought to you by Lax Furniture, an official sponsor of the University of Texas Pan American Intercollegiate Athletics.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission.
Aggie up.
Bronx Country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
Welcome back to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. The right-hander coming out of the bullpen for the Bronx is number 25, Austin Casas, who stands in at 5'11", 175 pounds, out of Edinburgh, Texas. See, works out of the stretch here. Nobody on, one out. First pitch to the pinch hitter, number 31, Blue Heibner, is in there for a strike. Heibner batting 125 on the year, no home runs, 2 RBI. Casas brings the 0-1 delivery. Fastball on the outside edge again, quickly 0-2. Casas making his 12th appearance of the season. No record with an 8.44 ERA. He has pitched in 10 2/3 innings. He's allowed 10 runs on 10 hits as the fastball is called. Strike 3 on the outside corner. And Heibner's gone looking, 2 down.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 5, Luke Kress.
So we'll have another pinch hitter here for the Cardinals. It'll be number 5, Luke Kress. Kress batting .500 on the season, 4 hits and 8 at-bats. No home runs, no RBIs as he looks at a strike on the outside corner. Casas on the year has allowed 6 walks, 3 strikeouts. Opponents are batting .250 against him. The 0-1, fastball misses upstairs, and the count evens at a ball and a strike. 12-2 the score here in the top of the 7th. Cardinals lead the Bronx. As Casas brings the 1-1. Fastball on the outside corner. Count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Casas working out of the stretch exclusively here. Looks in. Gets the signs from Brandon Roush. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball hit high in the air out towards the left side. A long run for Ammon. Will he get there? No, he won't. He'll run out of room. That one goes into the grassy knoll on the third base side. The count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Casas gets the signs yet again. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball just a bit high. And the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball way outside. Kress does not chase. And now the count goes full. The payoff pitch. Fastball chopped over to the right side. Grabbed by Garcia on one hop. He takes it to the bag himself, and that will do it for the Cardinals here in the top of the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. In the middle of the 7th, it's stretch time here at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Bronx trail 12-2. We'll be back with more Bronx baseball after this break.
They are the dreamers and the promise of the future. They are the hope who will lead us to tomorrow. They are the givers who have the passion to serve. They are the visionaries who will celebrate discovery. They will make a difference. They will change South Texas.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We are on a mission.
Aggie up.
Bronx Country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
We go to the bottom of the 7th here at Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Danny Lisona with you here alongside Jonah Goldberg. New pitcher for the Cardinals. It'll be number 39, Alex Schaefer. The right-hander stands in at 6'5", 220 pounds out of Seattle, Washington. He'll face off against Brandon Roush to lead things off the inning as Roush lines one out towards that right field side. That one will be just foul. Hit well, but just a couple of inches foul. So Roush will come back to take another swing. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball misses low and outside. Count evens at a ball and a strike now on Roush. Blue Heibner, who pinch hit in the top of the 7th, stays in to catch. And Luke Kress, who pinch hit as well, is in at third. That one misses outside to Roush. The count goes to 2-1. Heiner over to the right side. That one will not be caught by the right fielder Stone. That'll go past him. Roush heads for second. Now he's going to turn and head for third. The throw to third is going to hit Roush. And the ball will go into the third base dugout, and Roush will come in and score. That'll be a triple for Roush. And I believe an E4, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll check the replay to try and see who had that.
Edgar Cordon was now the pinch hitter. This is outside. Here's the 1-0. This is actually, no, it's Jonathan Garza, excuse me.
Yep.
First 2 pitches to him, miss outside. Fastball catches the outside corner. Count is 2-1 here on Garza. Was 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. The 2-1 pitch. Chopper over to the right side. Right to the first baseman, Brown. He will take it to the bag himself. And that is 1 down out for Andy Fortuna. We took a look at the replay, and it is an E4 that allows Roush to come in and score.
Andy Fortuna.
So it's 12-3 in favor of the Cardinals as Fortuna steps in. Fortuna came into play center field in the 7th. Enters play batting .048 on the season. He looks at a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1. Called another strike right on the inside edge. Count is quickly 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball low and away. Fortuna does not chase. Count stays at a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a liner out toward second base. Gobbled up by Cole. He fires on the first. 2 down. Now back to the top of the order with Jesus Garcia. Garcia 0 for 3 tonight.
Jesus Garcia.
Fastball to Garcia. In there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss right through the fastball. And the count quickly 0-2. A foul ball over the right side.
That's another G&S glass. Foul ball.
Count remains at a ball and 2 strikes. Schaefer working out of the stretch. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball called. Strike 3. Garcia gone looking, and that'll do it for the Bronx. Here in the bottom of the 7th. They do get 1 run on 1 hit. 1 error and nobody left on after 7 innings of play. Bronx trail 12-3. We'll be back with more Bronx baseball after this break.
The 2-2. Well outside to the backstop. Everybody running. Rio scores the tying run. Swinging a liner past the third baseman into left field. The base hit. Bronx win. Bronx win. Bronx win. This commercial brought to you by Lax Furniture, an official sponsor of the University of Texas Pan American Intercollegiate Athletics.
Welcome back to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. We go to the top of the 8th. Danny Elizondo with you here alongside Jonah Goldberg. Bronx making a call to the bullpen as they call upon the right-hander, number 12, Jared Johnson, who stands in at 6 foot, 185 pounds, out of West Columbia, Texas. He brings the first pitch to the pinch hitter, Brandon Clark. And that misses outside, 1-0. Johnson now with a 1-0 pitch. Misses way inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Brandon Clark batting 100 on the season. 2 hits and 20 at-bats, no home runs, 1 RBI. Johnson working out of the stretch here. Brings the 2-0, swinging a liner out towards the right side and in there for a base hit.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 6.
That'll bring Dustin Cole to the plate. Cole singled back in the 5th. As Johnson brings a pitch, a fastball stays a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Jared Johnson making his 4th appearance on the season. No record with a 10.12 ERA. He's pitched in 2 2/3 innings, allowed 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, and opponents are batting .273 against him. So 1-0 pitch is chopped out towards third. Grabbed by Morales. He fires on the second. Ramirez fires on the first. Not in time. It'll go down as a fielder's choice for Cole. Clark is out on the 5-4 putout.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 10.
So Cole takes over at
Shepard.
first on the bases. That's Bryce Shepard steps in. Shepard is 2 for 3. Hit by a pitch, a single, and an RBI, and then another single as well. He digs in there, runner on, 1 out. Bronx trail 12-3 here in the top of the 8th. Johnson with the pitch. Misses way outside. 1-0. Johnson sets the 1-0 pitch just a bit under the knees. 2-0 the count. Cole takes his lead off of first. 2-0 delivery, swinging a tapper foul. The count goes to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a high, pop up over to the right side. Garcia going to go over to take a look, but that will be out of play.
That's another Genus Glass foul
The
ball.
count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch, swinging a liner down to third. That'll be a fair ball. Ammon picks it up. They'll stop Cole at third. It'll be a double for Shepard. That'll put runners at second and third now for Mark Whitehead. Whitehead tonight is 0 for 5. Reached on a fielder's choice back in the 5th. Scored a run, also drove in a run in the 2nd. So the infield now will come in with 1 out in the inning. Bronx trail 12-3. They pitch, swinging a liner down to third, past Morales and into left field. Cole comes in. They're going to wave Shepard around third. He scores, and the throw to second is in time. It'll be a 2-run single for Whitehead.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 7, the left fielder, Aaron Warren.
He's thrown out 7.54.
7.64.
Right.
So 2 down now for Aaron Warren. The fastball misses inside. 1-0. Now the score is 14-3 in favor of the Cardinals. The 1-0 pitch, swinging a foul over to the on-deck circle on the left side. The count evens now at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, going inside, 2 balls and a strike. Johnson working on that first base side of the rubber. The 2-1. This is just a bit low. 3-1 the count. Johnson with the pitch. Fastball misses outside, ball 4.
Now batting with the Cardinals, number 26.
That'll bring Slade Brown to the plate. Brown is 2 for 4. 2 runs scored, 2 runs batted in. Breaking ball from Johnson in the dirt. A nice stop by Roush. Warren takes the lead off of first. Garcia holding him. The 1-0. Breaking ball just a bit tight in the hands. And now Roush will go out there to talk it over with Johnson. After a quick chat, Roush heads back to the plate. Two down here in the top of the 8th. Couple of runs in for the Cardinals. The 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss right through the fastball. Count now 2-1. Johnson kicks and brings the pitch, a fastball just a bit low. Count now 3-1. There's a strike on the outside corner, and now the count goes full. Here's a payoff pitch, swing and a foul back into the screen. The count stays at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging the chopper out towards short. Garcia has it. Goes over to first and in time. And that'll retire the side for the Cardinals here in the top of the 8th, but not before they had 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on in the middle of the 8th. Bronx trail 14-3. We'll be back with more Bronx baseball after this break.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
Welcome back to Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Danny Avisondo with you here alongside Jonah Goldberg. Alberto Morales going to lead things off here in the 8th for the Bronx. As the first pitch is lined out towards that left field corner. That's a fair ball. He will round first, heads for second. And he's in there with a stand-up leadoff double.
Well, that's certainly a positive for the Bronx. 2 well-struck doubles for Morales today.
Seen a lot more fastballs in that 2 spot, and with fastballs, he's able to work out the kinks in his swing and get that smoothed out before heading over to Utah Valley this weekend. Alex Howe now digs in there. Howe's 1 for 3 tonight. Pitch, hit high in the air out towards center field. Whitehead coming in, still coming in, and he will make the catch. So now Brian Ramirez comes to the plate.
Now batting for your Bronx, number 1, the second baseman, Brian Ramirez.
Ramirez 1-4-2, was hit by a pitch back in the first, came in to score a run. And then singled in the third. Breaking ball to Ramirez, misses outside. From Alex Schaefer. The 1-0. Low and away, 2 balls, no strikes. Chopper over to the left side. Grabbed by Shepard. He fires on a first and in time. So now 2 away for Victor Garcia Jr.
Victor Garcia Jr.
Garcia 1-4-3 with a couple of runs batted in as he looks at a breaking ball outside. There's a foul ball and off to the left. So the count evens at 1-1.
The GNS glass, foul ball.
Morales still at second base after the leadoff double. A 1-1 pitch, swinging the chopper out toward second base. Grabbed by Cole, he flips it over to first. And in time. And I believe that will be it for tonight's ballgame.
Yep. They've come out to shake hands.
The Bronx fall 14-3 here in 8 innings.
And that's your ball game, everybody.
As both teams will come out onto the field to shake hands.
The University of the Incarnate Word 14, your UTPA Bronx 3.
We'll wrap it all up for you. The win goes to Cody Ritchie, 1-2, or Cody Ritchie rather. 5 innings, 2 runs, 3 hits, a walk, hit batsman, 7 strikeouts. The loss, Clayton Holtum, 0-2. An inning plus, 4 runs, 3 hits, 2 walks, hit batsman, 1 strikeout. There's a lot of scoring to recap.
7 p.m. first pitch. Have a good night. Drive safely, everybody. Once again, your final. University of the Incarnate Word Cardinals 14.
Started in the first. Incarnate Word got on the board on an RBI single by Jesse Hoover. Bronx got 2 in the bottom of the first on a 2-run single by Victor Garcia Jr. to take the lead. But in the second, bases loaded, nobody out, and you had 2 wild pitches, a balk, hit batsman, a walk. That led to 3 runs. In the third, an RBI ground out by Jonathan Armio, an RBI single by Bryce Shepard, and then a 6-run fifth. 12 men came to the plate, scored 4 earned, 6 total, 4 hits in the inning. There was an error, there was 3 walks, there were wild pitches and passed balls as well. Bronx got back on the board in the 7th. Brandon Roush led off with a triple, scored when the throw went into the dugout. An Incarnate Word with 2 in the 8th on a 2-run single by Mark Whitehead to complete the scoring. The Cardinals 14 runs, 14 hits, 1 error, they left 10. The Bronx 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, they left 5. Time of the game 3 hours and 9 minutes. As seen in front of a crowd of 334. Danny, your player of the game.
Player of the game. How about Matt Daniels?
Yeah.
Comes out and pitches well for the Bronx out of the bullpen. As he goes, let's see, 2 innings, striking out 6. Allowing just 1 hit. He pitched well out of the bullpen for the Bronx.
Great outing for Matt Daniels. He and Alberto Morales, definitely the positives in today's game. Morales, a pair of doubles as well. The Bronx fall to 13-22. Incarnate Word improves to 10-20. Bronx are back in action this weekend. They've got a 3-game set against Utah Valley. Gets underway on Friday at 7 p.m., Saturday at 7, Sunday at 1. We'll have links to the live stats and the broadcast up on UTPABronx.com. But that'll do it for us from Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. I'd like to thank everybody out there for tuning in. This has been a presentation of Bronx Baseball. For more information, you can log on to UTPABronx.com. If you ever want to reach us, send an email. Contact info is up on the website under Inside Athletics. Click on Staff Directory. But for now, for our camera operator, Matthew Maciel, Danny Elizondo, my partner in crime, and Jack Fallow, wherever you are, this is Jonah Goldberg saying goodnight from Edinburgh Baseball Stadium. Bronx fall 14-3.